Okay, in this section you're going to learn to arrange polynomials in order and add. Polynomials are just uh, algebraic expressions that have more than one term. Poly means more than one. Okay, so a polynomial could be a binomial, a trinomial, a quadnomial if there's such a thing. Poly means more than one, and if you notice here you've got more than one term, so this is a polynomial. They want to teach you is how to arrange them in order. I talked to you about this earlier, that they have a certain order that you need to arrange them in. It's alphabetical order and then order of exponent. Um, uh, as you practice, it'll start to make sense what I'm saying when I say alphabetical order and then order of exponent. Well, here the way they explain it is this. It is helpful to arrange polynomials in order before adding. The variables should be listed in alphabetical order within each term. So here, if you notice, I don't think you could see that because it's probably really blurry, so let me make it bigger. I still don't think you could see that, so let me make it even bigger. All right. So here, if you notice, you've got A, then AB, then B. And the last term doesn't have a variable. Remember, it doesn't have a letter, so the thing that you write last is the number that doesn't have a variable. And I want you to notice something here. Look at all the A's. The first term is the biggest exponent. So here they had two A's, right? A to the fourth and A to the third. So well, you ask yourself, well, I've got two A's. Which one do I write first? Well, look at the exponent. The bigger exponent goes first. But that's only for the first variable. Okay? All the other variables are backwards. If you notice here, it starts with the bigger one, but then over here with the B's, it starts with the smaller one because that's the second variable. With the second variable, you start with the smallest exponent and then work your way up to the biggest exponent. So if I would have a to the fourth, a to the second, and then ab squared to the second, ab to the fourth, y to the fourth, y to the second, c to the fourth, c to the second. Okay, so we're going to first put them in alphabetical order. So we're going to look at all the a's first, right? These a's, I already automatically put them in alphabetical order. So we got a fourth plus a squared plus a. Then here, since okay, the first term we start with the bigger exponent. All the other terms we start with the smaller exponent. So this one is going to go before a to the fourth, ab to the fourth, because ab to the second is a smaller exponent. So I'm going to put positive ab to the second, positive ab to the fourth, and then here I'm going to start again with the smaller exponent. So squared is a smaller exponent. So I'm going to y squared plus y to the fourth. And then I actually made a mistake here because the c's should have gone before the y. So let me erase that. Whoops. So I should write c to the second plus c to the fourth, then plus y to the second plus y to the fourth. There you go. Okay, that would be the order it goes in. You notice that the first term starts with the biggest exponent and works its way down. Then the second term starts with the smaller exponent, works its way up. The same with the third term, starts with the smaller exponent, works its way up. Same with the fourth term, starts with the smaller exponent, works its way up. And they're all in alphabetical order. A comes first, then AB, then C, then Y. Let's practice, because practice makes perfect. So alphabetically, x goes first, right? So we're going to write 4x to the fifth. Then alphabetically, x cubed goes next, because the first term is always from larger to smaller exponent. So negative 2x cubed. And then alphabetically, xy comes next, right? So I'm going to write positive 3xy. And then we have y squares and y cubes. Well, with all the other terms, after the first term, instead of starting with the larger exponent, we start with the smaller one. So we're going to start with a negative 2y squared and then a positive y cubed. There, that's the correct order. And it's in alphabetical order. the first term is always from larger exponent to smaller exponent, and all the terms after that are always from smaller exponent to larger exponent. Kind of like a pyramid like this. You see? Larger exponent 5, smaller exponent 1, larger exponent 5. You see? So the first term starts with the larger exponent, and all the terms after that start with the smaller exponent and work their way up. So what comes first? A or AB? A comes first. 2a squared, then positive 4ab, and then positive 4b squared. Okay, because it's an alphabetical order. What comes first? Okay, the larger one, right? Because with the first term is always the larger exponent. So negative 4y comes first, y to the fourth. Then what's the next exponent down? It's 6, 3y, so it's positive 6y3, I mean. So cancel those out. And then after that, it's 2y, negative 2y squared. Then after that, it's positive 3y. And then after that, it's positive 16. Okay. So what comes first? The 3a squared, because that's the alphabetical order, right? A comes before any other letter. Then AB comes after A. So negative 16ab. Then we start with the smaller one, right? Plus b squared. And then plus 2b cubed. Okay. Start with the larger exponent, alphabetical, so a to the sixth, then positive 2a to the fourth, then a, positive a, and then the number with no variable. That always goes last, okay?